Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 Future Saga Chapter 4, also known as DLC Pack 21 updates. We don't necessarily have anything too major, however, I do find this very interesting. Just really want to discuss it with you guys. We are currently 5 days away from Battle Hour 2026. 6 days away from the actual reveals because it is a 2-day event, Saturday, April 18th. I guess they're just going to be doing the introductions, going over some games, but not yet with the huge announcements, right? All of that is going to be going down the following day, Sunday, April 19th. This is where they're going to be doing the live stream as well. If you guys aren't tuning into that, feel free to tune into this channel because I will be going live reacting to all the reveals with you guys. I think that could be extremely fun. And if you guys do happen to miss out on any of the live streams, I will be uploading all the reveals to the channel as well. So without further ado, please make sure to drop a like on today's video, turn on post notifications, and let's jump straight into today's discussion. Shout outs to the Reach Out for sharing this. I noticed there is a hidden video in the Xenoverse 2 playlist on the Bandai Namco European YouTube channel. I wonder how long that has been there. I guess we will probably get some Xenoverse 2 news at Battle Hour 2026, though that's not much of a surprise. Definitely expect some type of content in regards to Xenoverse 2 at the upcoming events, just because they've been promoting the game with all the other games. Here we have the image. By the way, the live stream will start at 1:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, again, April 19th. I will definitely be there. Here we have all the individual games, both the Dragon Ball Super TCGs, Fusion World and Masters, both mobile games, Dokkan Battle Legends, Gekishin Squadra, Sparking Zero with the upcoming DLC 4 content, so looking forward to that. And the thing I'm looking forward to the most is going to be the new Dragon Ball project, Age 1000. And then we do see Xenoverse 2 as well. It just makes sense for them to at least drop the Future Saga Chapter 4 teaser trailer, because they usually do a teaser trailer, then a couple months later the official launch trailer, and then the next day we get to play the game or the actual DLC. So if we go over to the European Bandai Namco page, it's still active. It says one unavailable video is hidden. I went ahead and double checked with the Bandai Namco America playlist. Same exact thing. One unavailable video is hidden. Now, these two are pretty consistent with each other because they do a very good job in terms of updating the Xenoverse 2 playlist with the recent trailers. You can see we have all the teasers and official launch variations of the chapters. If we go over to the Bandai Namco America one, you can see the last thing they updated or uploaded was the Dragon Ball Games podcast. That was 3 days ago, but of course, in regards to Xenoverse 2, would be the Chapter 3 launch trailer. Some of the other Bandai Namco branches are inconsistent because if we go over to the Japanese version, they do have all the trailers, that's good there, but they haven't necessarily updated it yet with Future Saga Chapter 4 because it doesn't say one video is hidden. I mean, it's pretty safe to assume that they will be dropping some sort of teaser in regards to Future Saga Chapter 4. The time periods, it just makes sense to me. We will go over all of that. But if we go over to the Latin America Bandai Namco, this one is just all over the place. This specific playlist was last updated about 2 years ago with the teaser of Chapter 1. Now, it does say 2 unavailable videos are hidden for this one here, but maybe it doesn't necessarily mean much because it could be referring to Chapter 2 or even Chapter 3's teaser or launch trailer. Now, the reason why the Bandai Europe and America pages have more merit behind them because, again, all their playlists are consistent and up to date with the previous chapters. So that one unavailable video that is currently hidden for both pages could be the Future Saga Chapter 4 teaser trailer. Now, I mentioned something about the timeline kind of making sense for them to announce Future Saga Chapter 4 at Battle Hour 2026, which, let's be honest, that's most likely going to be the case, but just a bit more evidence, right? So if we take a look at the history of all the other chapters, here we have Chapter 1 teaser trailer. This came out March of 2024. 2 months after the teaser trailer dropped, the launch trailer drops in May. Now, if we take a look at Chapter 2, we got first look, the teaser trailer, September 2024. Another 2 months from the teaser, we got the launch trailer, November. Chapter 3 is slightly different. In September, we got first look, the teaser trailer, and then only a month later, we got the launch trailer, right? So, if we take a look at the pattern, 2 months of waiting ever since the reveal of chapters 1 and 2 until the official launch, and for chapter 3, only 1 month of waiting from the teaser to the launch, right? So, what I'm trying to say is, at Battle Hour 2026, when they do reveal chapter 4, is it possible that we only have to wait an additional 2 months to actually play Future Saga Chapter 4? Because, once again, according to the pattern that we just went over, it's usually a 2-month wait period from the reveal to the actual launch. This also kind of correlates with the release window that they provided a while ago. Here at the Steam page, very bottom, the third quarter of 2026, July, August, and or September. So Battle Hour is happening this month, April. That will be May, June, and July, right? The earliest time possible where Damson Bandai could possibly drop DLC Pack 21. July, right? And that will be 3 months of waiting from that potential Battle Hour 2026 reveal. This is just speculation at the end of the day, but I personally think the earliest that we could see this or play this is July. Even though it does say quarter 3 of 2026, I'm just giving you guys a bit more reasoning or evidence why I personally think it's going to be releasing in July, because it kind of somewhat aligns with the pattern, right? 2 months since the reveal for Chapter 1 and 2 until the launch, and only 1 month for Chapter 3. This is going to be a bit longer, 3 months from the reveal, hopefully happening this month at the 2026 events. So let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about all of that. Maybe they need that additional month to promote the DLC. Maybe we could be getting a third trailer, who knows? Or maybe the reason why they need the additional time is because they're just adding a bit more content. Maybe this really is going to be the finale for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Maybe Age 1000 is Xenoverse 3, and Future Saga chapters were just a build-up for the actual climax of the story of Age 1000. Ooh, hey man, don't let me cook ever again, because maybe I just deciphered something. That's most likely not the case. Moving forward, we do have a small update to the Steam description. So this is going to be the original one, and it says the 4th chapter in the Future Saga series depicts an unprecedented alteration of history, includes new playable characters, and more. Notice how it's plural, playable characters. Shouts to Neotaku for bringing this to light. This actually came out 2 months ago, February 2026 is when they updated the Steam description. I don't know why I never covered it back then, but we're doing it now. According to Xenoverse 2 Steam page, Future Saga Chapter 4 will include 1 playable character. I hope this is wrong since it's taking them too long to release the DLCs of this saga. Also hope that Xenoverse 3 is incoming. So now it says, to be honest, we can just go over to this page ourselves. The last sentence includes a new playable character and more. So they changed it from it being plural to singular. Of course, this is causing some panic in the Xenoverse 2 streets. Now, why would they do this? Why would they change playable characters to a playable character? Well, 2 things. It's a placeholder description, something similar to the release window. Just a placeholder. It's very broad, not giving us the exact dates. Same idea. Obviously, they're not going to be giving out how many characters, how many outfits, parallel quests, story missions, super attacks, if there's going to be a CC transformation until the reveal at Battle Hour 2026. Now, if we go over to the other websites, like the Nintendo Switch page, the description never changed. It always said includes a new playable character and more, right? Playable character being singular. And going over to the PlayStation Store, same thing, a new playable character. So I think not only that this is a placeholder description, but maybe they just want to have things more consistent with all the other websites. So that's potentially the reason why they changed from playable characters to a playable character. I don't know, man. Let me know what you guys think. I don't think this is too much of a big deal. However, if it really is just one character, they better be cool, right? I've been seeing some theories around. Since we all think Age 1000 is Xenoverse 3, well, if we get John 1000 in Xenoverse 2 as the final DLC character, obviously that's a pretty wonky theory in my personal opinion. I think it might be something along the lines of a super powered up Few or a new antagonist that we don't even know about. But if we take a look at the previous DLCs, it's always been at minimum 2 characters or more. The most we've seen was 5 characters in one single DLC. So if they decide to change it up now with only 1 character, so be it. Nothing we can possibly do besides just wait for the official info. Just wanted to talk a little bit more about that. Now, going over to the official Dragon Ball Games page, they've been doing something interesting. A lot of people within the community noticed this a while ago, but they've been kind of going over the chapters of the Xenoverse 2 storyline. Started very beginning here with the age 762, whatever this particular age was, and they finally finished off the main Xenoverse 2 story with Time Patroller Diary Episode 6. After Episode 6, they proceeded on with the DLCs. More specifically, the DLCs with story missions, right? The CGI animated cutscenes, because there have been some DLCs, a lot of them, without story mode missions. So on and so forth until they went over every single DLC story, to the Tournament Power, to the Janemba mission with that epic Future Gohan and Super Saiyan Blue Goku team up, and then eventually to the Future Sagas. So episode 11 is going to be Future Saga Chapter 1. The next diary episode is 12, obviously Future Saga Chapter 2. Now, they haven't released episode 13 just yet, which is going to be Future Saga Chapter 3. Now, if we take a look at the pattern real quick, just for the Future Sagas, this came out March 31st. So what, that was about 2 weeks ago. Episode 12, Chapter 2 came out April 7th, a week ago. We will probably get that final diary episode 13 in the next couple of days, maybe tomorrow, the 14th, potentially the 15th, because do keep in mind, literally a week after is going to be Battle Hour 2026. The 19th is when they're going to be doing all the huge announcements. So yeah, it makes sense for them to drop episode 13 sometime this week, and then next week we'll be getting the, not necessarily the final episode, but the actual DLC reveal. So that's going to be kind of cool. You know, they're just doing this story recap of the entire Xenoverse 2 storyline. And something interesting I noticed, pay attention to the smoke in the backgrounds, right? When it says to be continued. The original storyline has this white smoke. If we go to the final episode of the main storyline, same thing, white smoke with to be continued. Now we go over to the DLCs, where Few actually shows up. The smoke changes to purple. Same thing with the following DLCs. Purple smoke right there, you know, up until we get to Future Saga Chapter 1, which is going to be this one with Vegeta. The smoke is going to be even darker. It's buffering. You see that? You see that? White to kind of this light purple, and now this dark shade of purple. What does that mean? Dude, something I just noticed, bro. I sometimes can notice like the smallest detail. The freaking color of the smoke, man. Like, who cares about that? But does it mean something? It's getting dark out here in the Future Saga storyline. Is a Few going to destroy Content City for good? And then is that going to be the gateway to a potential stronger, better city in Age 1000, aka Xenoverse 3? Who knows, man? Who knows? Probably doesn't mean anything. but y'all know me. Anyway, now at Battle Hour, this is for the people who are going to be actually attending this event in person. Over 1,000 loading screens, H1000. Let's see what they did there. One massive display, explore Xenoverse 2's history with some photos. We do have a giveaway, apparently they're doing. Limited time, quantities, of course. You have a chance to get your Xenoverse 2 picture. Nothing too fancy. Go crazy. But there is one thing that I do want. This Xenoverse 2 sweatshirt. 65 bones? Dude, I don't have enough Time Patrol medals to afford this. Are you kidding me? The back of it is nice. It's the Goku and Xenoverse 2 Time Patroller, Ban or me, from the newest version of the Xenoverse 2 box cover. I want this. I'm not sure if this is like specifically... Oh, it says right there, bottom. Available only on the sites. Okay, that's good. And then we have some long sleeve shirts and more poster cards. This is it for today's video. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to be covering everything Xenoverse 2 related whenever all the details do drop. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace!